Police are calling it a hate crime that was caught on camera. They say 2 men were stabbed because of the color of their skin. It happened in Covina. CBS 2's Crystal Cruz has video and reaction to the disturbing crime.
Watch as a knife-wielding felon goes on the attack, stabbing 2 men, according to Covina police.
It's a big kitchen. You can see by the picture, it's a very large kitchen.
We've slowed down the video so you can get a good look at that knife and the man holding it, running after another man outside of a pharmacy on Saturday. Moments later, the victim walks back towards the store with 2 deep cuts to his shoulder and leg before dropping to the ground.
This lady is an actual nurse who just happened to come in the store, so she starts rendering aid.
Police say their suspect, 19-year-old Luis Vasquez, is an admitted gang member who's now accused of a hate crime. The 2 men stabbed were black.
After he stabbed the first victim, he started chasing after the victim again and started making some racial slurs.
Police won't tell us what those slurs were, but did say Vasquez was released earlier that morning from LA County Jail for felony theft. We are told because of the law and jail overcrowding, Vasquez served less than half of his 242-day sentence.
It's a random act of violence, and that could have been any one of us.
One of the victims just had knee surgery and is still recovering in the hospital. The other victim was released from the hospital over the weekend. Reporting in Covina, I'm Crystal Cruz, CBS 2 News.
It's real out there in these streets with them damn hate crimes. Let me go ahead and just flip it back for a moment. Within my history, my time. I remember when I was a teenager, living in Hawaiian Gardens. I had to be like I had to be in my junior year of high school, and I was working at the same time. And the little pack of friends that I had, some of them were like thugs, and some of them were good kids, that went to school, like me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? And you would always hear them complain about the ones that happen to be thugs. They would always complain about, they be bombing black folks' houses over here. In the HGs, they be burning up people's houses and, bombing people's houses. They don't like black folks over here. They don't like anybody over here in Hawaiian Gardens. I'm telling you. Homie got beat down at a gas station. Homie got chased here. Homie got chased there. You would hear these stories, you know what I mean? But you felt like, well, shit, me and my brother never went through that shit. And it's obvious if you see us outside standing, waiting for the damn bus to go to school, to pick us up. It's like, I wonder, was it because we were just too big and tall and overgrown or what? I don't know. We just never had that problem. You know what I'm saying? But all of our friends would complain about it. Some of our friends that were like, that drew attention to them. Like I had a homie named Big Bone, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he would always go to school sagging with khakis on. He would always wear those beans, those gloves, you know what I'm saying? Then he found himself always getting chased home by Cholos. You know what I'm saying? But so to make a long story short, these hate crimes out there is crazy. And now I'm starting to see what people of my race, and I'm not trying to make this a racial issue, but people of my race, African American men, black men in general, that have complained about that in the past, in my youth growing up, like how Mexican dudes, they fucking trip. They never want to catch a one-on-one fade. Like, they won't squat with you one-on-one, but they got a knife, and it's a pack of them. They will attack you if they catch you slipping by yourself. You know what I mean? And which I always felt like that's some cowardly shit, but still. And with this situation, yeah, this is a 19-year-old kid that's a felon or whatever, and he's a admitted gang member or whatever. So what that jump off that happened out there in Covina, you know what I'm saying? For him to, I don't know what was the reason for him to attack these 2 brothers with a knife a kitchen knife. But, you know, this type of shit happens out here on the streets. Now I'm starting to realize that shit. The more and more you hear about it, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know, communities where there's like hate crimes amongst blacks, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't put everybody in a barrel. You see what I'm saying? I have friends, like real friends. I ain't talking about just Facebook friends. I'm talking about real friends that I grow with and that I know that happen to have like a martial arts background just like me, and we have things in common with that. You know what I'm saying? But they're willing to catch a one-on-one fight with anybody. They don't care what race you are. Like my homie Marcos. You know what I'm saying? He's like that, you know. He's a good sharpshooter too. You know what I mean? But he don't give a fuck who you are. He'll catch a fade with you any day. Even though he's an OG like me nowadays. But that's just how he is. That's how his mentality is. You know, so I don't want to put nobody in a barrel saying, oh, motherfuckers, they ain't willing to scrap with you one-on-one. They got to pull a knife and stuff. No, everybody's not like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that was with this situation out in Covina. I think that this was like a cowardly act for a person to be so angry to just want to take a knife and stab somebody up. You guys let me know your thoughts on this. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to sub, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Nah-ahh.